Yo, my girl Raiju got that suck fruit on point. Yo, this chapter One Piece, I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry to myself on top of that I'm late, because Sanji's siblings, his younger brother and his sister in this motherfucking chapter, like, let's talk about it. Based on what we've seen these people do in this chapter, Yonji and Raiju, well, Yonji, he kind of just seems like a little bit of a dick, but at the end of the day, they're pirates. They're supposed to be that way. So even though he was a little bit of a dick, ultimately it's not like he said, yo, sister, move the fuck out the way, we're fighting and shit like that. And Raiju helping out, it could be because, you know, she cares about Sanji, which more than likely that's why she did it, but ultimately it showcases that maybe not all of the Germa 66 are completely evil motherfuckers, because like they could have easily said, well, we care about Sanji, but we don't care about you motherfuckers, fuck you. So the fact that Raiju actually saved Luffy's life, first of all, that's gonna put him in debt, so at some given point he's probably gonna help save her or do whatever it takes to make sure they're safe. And it kind of formed a little bit of a bond there, not a bond, but like they're in good terms somewhat, even though they said we'll pretend this never happened or whatever, but they're definitely going to link back up, and I think they're gonna be in each other's company in a positive way when shit really hits the fan. And the fact that the Germa 66 are royalty but they have no land, it kind of reminds me of like Vegeta, how he's the prince of all Saiyans, but there's no planet Vegeta anymore and there's only one Saiyan, so you're really royalty of nothing. And I guess that they're probably trying to get their own land, and maybe that's one of the deals of being with Big Mom. They get with Big Mom, she's gonna give them probably a massive amount of land, so that way they can finally be royalty of something and have all their people on that land. I'm guessing that's why they want to do the marriage, so that they have a full-on pack with her and can get whatever goods Big Mom has, because she has a lot of territories from being a yonko all these years. And I gotta lie, I can't wait till Sanji shows up in front of his siblings, because they have this high-tech shit that they could fly or whatever, which was kind of cool, but I'm thinking to myself like, yo, y'all use technology to do that shit. Watch when Sanji shows up, he's gonna be like, bruh, you using that to do it? Let me skywalk on you motherfuckers real quick. That's gonna be hype. And I'm kind of curious how strong they are as well. Like, I really wish we would've got a glimpse of their power. I mean, we got a glimpse of what Raiju's ability is, where she sucked the fucking poison out of Luffy. I don't know if it's just that she has maybe some antibodies mixed with something else, her devil fruit ability, because that poison had Luffy on death's door, which I'm glad that even though it started off as a comedic thing, it ultimately led into a purpose. It wasn't just Oda throwing in, hey, you know, Luffy's sick, fuck it, why not? It served a purpose to kind of link them together and kind of showcase their personality. But her power, I'm kind of curious exactly what it is. If this poison was so bad and she sucked it up and you see it was all on her face and then it went away, maybe she has invulnerability where poisons and anything that's bad won't affect her body. But still, the way she was sucking, like, ooh, let me stop. I'm getting too crazy right now. And then the end of the chapter, the Jinbei mention where that dude is watching them. So I'm kind of curious, is this going to be the point where Jinbei links up with them? Because right now, especially if they're going to go at it with Big Mom and all these crazy motherfuckers, Germa 66, you know, Sanji's father, because Sanji's father ain't going to stop at nothing to get Sanji back and get this whole marriage going or whatever. Luffy's going to need some help. And if Jinbei shows up, this would be the perfect time, because remember, back then he did say, oh, I want you to be part of my crew. He said, yeah, but not right now. I think right now is where it's gonna happen. He's probably gonna show up, because like some people were theorizing, oh, why is it that it's kind of like ominous and he's hiding and searching for Luffy? Is he gonna do something bad? Like, come on, really? After everything they've been through, Jinbei rescuing him and everything that happened, I highly doubt that Jinbei is gonna betray him. And even if it kind of appears that way, maybe it's because he's trying to keep up appearances, because maybe Big Mom or something like that. So I would completely throw that theory out the window that Jinbei is 100% on some real about to fuck Luffy over. That's not happening. And with Jinbei showing up, like, yet again, Luffy adding more variety. And honestly, I think One Piece towards the end, with having all these different species and different people a part of his crew, Luffy is gonna probably unify the whole world as Pirate King as well, because like having all the fishmen back him up, Jinbei has a lot of tie, a lot of pull with fishmen and shit like that. They respect him, so having Jinbei there, and then if they help in the whole rescue Sanji situation, things is gonna get hectic. And I doubt Oda had this 150% planned out as far as Sanji's backstory and how he was really originally a part of this whole family mafia shit or whatever, but it really played nicely with the wanted posters and everything of how it was always a different person, and that's why they were always going after that guy, even though it was, yeah, a wanted poster for a Straw Hat member, but they were really looking for him because they originally thought that that was, oh shit, that was Sanji, and the father was kind of confused. And I'm kind of curious, what age was it that Sanji left his family? He had to be really fucking young, because remember the backstory where they got shipwrecked and, you know, he was young at that particular point. So I'm kind of curious what led a little ass kid to leave his family. And honestly, with all that being said, this was a great ass One Piece chapter. We got to see two of Sanji's siblings. We got a little link there, so probably things are gonna be good between, at the very least, those members, or the sister at the very least of the Germa 66. Then we also have that setup with Jinbei about to appear. Probably he's gonna help on on the rescue Sanji thing, and learning a little bit more about the Germa 66, their technology and shit like that. Honestly, this chapter of One Piece yet again, I don't care, I say it was a 9 out of 10. I was really excited, and I felt as though it gave us a little bit more info on the Germa 66, finding out about 2 of Sanji's relatives, and one of them is like, ooh. Let me know what you guys thought of this chapter. First of all, what did you think about Sanji's siblings? Were you shocked? Did you think that Sanji would never have a sister? And what do you think about Yonji kind of being like Sanji in the sense of like, yo, he loves the ladies? And what do you think is going to go on with Jinbei? Do you think he's about to join up with Luffy and them? Is he going to have one of his people go and help Luffy and then link up with Luffy while the whole Big Mom shit happens? And your thoughts of the chapter. Honestly, I'm fucking hyped yet again. One Piece on it good. But thanks for watching. If you enjoyed anything about this video, make sure to drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.